What if I told you this $2 pen? No, this isn't a $2 pen, it's a cheap pen. But what if I told you this cheap pen writes 10 times better than pens 10 times its price? I have spent over $100 on pens to test out and come up with the answer of what is the best pen. So I got all these different pens, and my goal, I came up with a way to test these pens and see which one writes the best. Where them pens at? Where them pens at? I'm testing all the viral pens that you've seen all over the internet to see which one is the best. And the winner, you may be surprised, but I'm gonna give you the rundown on all these different style pens. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which pen deserves a spot in your cart. Welcome back to Cart Confessions, where I test products so you don't have to waste your money, because I spend all of my hard-earned cash on products so I know if they work or not. I'm Monique, and today we're gonna settle this pen debate. I'm testing out the pens. We're gonna see which is the creme de la creme. I got the Uniball 207 Plus, the Uniball Zento, the S-Gel Sharpie, the Glide Ultra Comfort by Bic, also known as the Atlas, I believe. The knockoff brand, we'll just say the Pen+Gear Gel Plus. This one I'm excited about. It's the Dr. Grip limited edition. No pen list is complete without the Pilot G2. What? Pentel Inner Gel. I bet you like that, the Pentel Inner Gel. Altitude ballpoint pen set. And last but not least, the Sarsa. Is it the Sarsa? Sarasa? I got the Zebra antique pens. I don't know. These are like high hopes. And I got this cheap pen because we have to have a, what is it called in a science experiment?
Placebo.
Not a placebo. Your constant.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Just a regular pen to go by. My independent variable. But first, if you've ever bought a pen that has skipped on the paper, it's smudged so you can't even read what you're writing, or it hurts your hand 5 minutes into writing, I hate when that happens, which is why I'd rather just type instead of writing, but some things must be written, then hit that like button because you're gonna wanna see what comes next. You're in the right place. I'm using my own pen test that I came up with to test these pens. So how I picked these pens is I read hundreds of reviews about different pens, and these are all the pens that are at the top of the charts that people recommend. So I'm gonna test them and see which ones I like, which ones I don't. Now it's time for us to test to the lab. First up, in no particular order, the Sharpie S-Gel. First, we will do the line test. Ooh, that looks nice. Next, I'm going to do the scribble test. Now, the smudge test. Oh, I was expecting that to smudge by how much paper or how much ink I can see, but that dries pretty fast. So this one writes really good. S-Gel. It reminds me of S Club 7. I should have started with my baseline. This is, you know this. You see it everywhere where they don't care if you steal their pens. So we'll start with a solid line. Now we do the squiggly. I think all these are going to pass the test. Smear test. Of course, this one isn't a gel. So this one writes good too. And that's Bic Plain. I'm going to call it Bic Plain. P for plain. Well, why not follow one cheap pen with another cheap pen? So this one's the Pen+Gear. Justin was like, why are there so many markers on the table, but yet there's no pens anywhere? And I was thinking, just you wait. Just you wait. Of course, you always got to peel that thing off. We'll do the straight line. What is this? Pen+Gear. We'll put PG for Pen+Gear. Then we do the squiggly. Oops, I went out of the line. Smudge test. Oh, that one smudges a little bit. Smudge test is important for left-handed people. I didn't know if you knew that or not. So that's Pen+Gear. So far, they're all seeming the same. And they're all, so far, have been comfortable when I write with them. Next, we have the Uniball Zento. It's the muted collection. I got this because my friend loves muted colors. And I thought she would enjoy these. Because I'm not keeping all these pens. What am I going to do with all these pens? These are like pretty muted colors. If you want to see all of the colors up close. And the part that clips onto your shirt or wherever you may be clipping your pins onto, it's cute. You can, oh, it's like a little clipper. A clothespin. Clothespin. So let's see how this one writes. Which color should I pick? The mutedest one of them all? Okay. And then, of course, those little things. So straight line, oops. Helps if we're not blurry. There we go. Straight line. Good straight line. Now the swirl test. Loop-de-loos. This is also a comfortable pen to write with. Smear. It smears. But it is a very comfortable pen. It reminds me of the Pentel. I can't think of what they're called. Whatever. That's my assistant. Moving on to the Uniball 207 Plus. I didn't know there were so many different types of pens. All right, so this, ooh, this one feels nice. I didn't think, you know. So this is the Uniball Uni 207 Plus. All right, so straight line. We got the squigglies. These are a bit of a thinner, this is a thinner, scratchier feel when you're writing. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, it smears a little. Whoop, smears a little. The Uniball 207s have a bit of a scratchy feel when you are writing with them, so it is not as smooth. So if you don't like that scratchy feeling, this would not be a pen that you would want. It does feel good in your hand though. Feels good in the hand. Now we're moving on to the G2. This is the top of the charts, a fan favorite. A lot of people love it. You probably see them everywhere. They've ruined many a clothes because they don't have the protector on the tip. Maybe that's why they might dry out fast. So this is the Pilot G2. So we start with the line, right? Smoothie. It's a bit on the scratchy side. Then we've got our swirls. Yeah, it's a scratchy pen. To me, it's not as smooth as some of the other pens. And then let's see, does it smear? Does not smear. So this may be great for a left-handed person. Now we have the Altitude. And these are refillable. So nothing better than being sustainable. If you want to look like you're somewhat important, that's how I feel about this pen. I love fatter pens. I do not like skinny pens. So far, all of these pens have a great design that keep your hand from hurting when you're writing. Let's see how this one writes. This is the Altitude. I think it's the only one that starts with an A. Oh, it's a little bit of faded black. It's not like a strong black like the other ones. Oh, you like it? Swirly oh no! What is that? That's not my friend. Moving on to the smear test. I think we know how that's going. Oh, I was prepared for the worst, but I got the best. So that's this one. It is comfortable to write with. I did have that ink blob, or ink blob. So keep that in mind. Brother, what's that, brother? All right, so this one, it has like a sleek look though. It looks nice. I think this is only sold at Target. Oh, and is that a new thing? Do all pens do that now? Tell how often. I usually use, that's one of my go-tos. And I don't have the one that I use out here either. It didn't make the cut. The Dr. Grip limited edition. I felt like this was going to be my favorite because it's fat, and fat is fun. Again, no protector on the tip. What is this? This is the Bic. Oh, this is the Pilot Dr. Grip. I'll put Doctor because it's only Doctor pen. I wonder if doctors use this pen a lot. Wonder if doctors use this. But this is the Dr. Grip. And I don't like that scratchy sound that it makes when it goes across the page. You hear that? I don't like that. Let's see how it... Oh! No! It's a smearing pen. This one smears a lot. But it's very comfortable. This cushion part, don't judge my nails, is so comfortable. It's so comfortable. But it smears. So maybe not for my left-handed friends. The Bic Glide, also known as the Atlas. There's a different name for this one, but it's not on this box, and I don't know why. Which, if you're interested in getting all these pens, I'll try and put the links to where I got them all, so you too can be the proud owner of one of these pens. This one has a protector on it. Protector. I'll be your protector. Oh my gosh. It feels like it's so hard to get all this stuff off. All right, what was this one? Bic Glide. I got a lot of Bic pens. No, I only got 2. Oh, that's supposed to be Glide. All right, so it's comfortable. This pen is really comfortable. Let's see the circles. It's not a strong black, but it does feel good. And let's see if it smears. No smearing. It's not really a gel pen. It's just a ballpoint pen. But this one feels comfortable, doesn't smear. Good option for my left-handed friends. And now I'm on my second to last pen. This is the Pentel Inner Gel. Your inner gel. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I think it's my son. I have scissors. You're like, get it together. Well, they definitely protected the case well. Ain't nobody stealing this. This one is fancy. You fancy, huh? That's what I think with this one. If you really want to stunt in front of your friends, this one is where it's at. Look at the size of that glop on the tip of that pen. It's very... Oh, it popped right off in one piece. Oh, that's nice. So this is the... I'll put the EG. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, it couldn't even give me a solid straight line all the way across. I do not like the fact that I want to hold it down here. I want to hold it down here so that line digs into my finger. So that is a problem for me. Why do they put, is that, oh, I hate when they put stickers on things. So, okay, stop swaying. I don't like where I have to place my hand on this one. Do-do-do, boop. It smears a little, but not as much as that guy. Ooh. All right, and my last pen. She tried to make it easy for me, and she did. These, I've heard mixed reviews about these. People either love them or hate them. They have the protector on the tip. Boop. Let's see. It's the only one that starts with an S. Oh, no. I do not like the scratchy sound on that. And then it's interesting. All of these are black, but yet there are so many. No, we're not focused. All of these are black, but there's so many variations in color. Then we have the smear test. Oh, it smears a little, not a lot. So all in all, I have to go think about which pen I like, and I'll get back to you. That's a Bic Plain, is what I called it. Plain old Bic. What is that one? The Uniball. I feel like there's more to that name. Hey, that was when I was thinking about taking it back. Altitude. Dr. Grip. That one is comfortable. Or maybe you don't need a fat pen. Oh gosh, that one writes horrible. Isn't that a fun name? Oh, you like that one? Smiley face. Think about it. Meh. Oh, you didn't like the Pilot? That was like a fan favorite. I really like that one. Oh, you don't like that one? Oh, you don't like it. It's fancy. All in all, everybody's gonna have different needs that they have. Ugh. All in all, everybody has different needs that need to be met when they are writing with a pen. Of course, when I say it the weird way is the way that everybody has different needs that need to be met when it's writing with a pen. Now, you saw there, some did better when it came to the smear test, some not as well. The bottom of the barrel for me, of course, you know, the plain Bic is going to be the bottom. Bic Glide and the Bic Glide, the Bic Plain, and the Dr. Grip were the ones that are at the bottom of the list, but they still felt pretty good with writing. All of these, I really was happy with the turnout. As you can see on the paper, some of the blacks are not the same, so not all blacks are created equal. There's a wide variety of the colors. Like, some are a little bit darker than others. But for the most part, they all wrote smoothly. They didn't have many line breaks when it came to writing. And they've, all except for Bic Plain, felt really comfortable in my hands, along with the inner gel. I didn't like the way that rested on my hands. But that is my test of the pens. Really, anything on this list, you can't, for the most part, go wrong with. So that means you can get the cheapest pen and do well. Yay! Because we're all about saving money. So if you found this video useful, hit the like button, show my channel some love. And if you want to see what else I'm going to be testing next week, because I am nicheless. Nicheless? How do you say that word? Niche? I am nicheless. So today I'm testing pens. Tomorrow I could be testing Skittles drink. Actually, my next video I'm working on, I'm testing Capri Suns. So I'm testing different things to help you know if it's worth it for you to get it or not. So I hope you give me a follow. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.